A very warm and hearty welcome to the first ever Northeast India International Film Festival 2022. I would like to invite Mr. Ravindra Bakar, MD National Film Development Corporation, NFDC, accompanied by his beautiful lady wife, Mrs. Tara Bakar, and Mr. MD Zahid Sharif to do the inauguration by lighting the diya.
Jaya Ho, Jaya He, Jaya 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 He.
Those who doesn't know me, my name is Rebecca Jangija Sema. I'm based in Mumbai since 15 years. Such an honor to be here tonight. So we are celebrating something which I always wanted to celebrate since childhood. It's a dream come true. So I would like to thank each and every one of you. I would like to thank our NFTC MT Shri Ravinder sir and his lovely wife, Shri MD Zahid sir, Under Secretary Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, Shri Rupin Sharma, DGB present Nagaland, Shri C. Apok Jamir, former MP, and our juries from different states and dignitaries. The subject tonight is about, has always special in my heart and obviously all of us. Tonight is about Northeast India. In our region, especially in Nagaland, it is something very, very new. I mean, you can consider that it's a, like when a baby is born, right after a few months, when the baby started walking, it's almost like that. I would like to thank each and every one of you and welcome you to first Northeast India International Film Festival. I'm so glad to see all of you, and I'm a big fan of you, Pala. Northeastern artists, filmmakers doing so good. It really inspired me and all of you. My juries, thank you for making it possible. We have received more than 156 films so far. I just hope like this humble beginning will bring lots of glory to our Northeast India.
Chakasang Zuwe Culture Club. Now, we would like to thank and felicitate Ms. Bala from Manipur, who is also an actor. And to do the honor, I would like to invite Bobby Torangbang, GM Niathu Resort.
So good evening everyone. This is a very noble initiative by the Government of Nagaland in association with our ministry to start with the first Northeast International Film Festival. The cinematic journey of Northeast has come a long way, in fact, and it's a time to fully support it and to develop a full-fledged ecosystem of the films in the northeastern states. And in fact, I would be glad to share the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting is committed to support in terms of monetary supports, also in terms of developing the ecosystem over here. And now is the time the state government should come forward. I personally feel the time has come. The Northeast Film Fraternity, in association with NFDC, they should also plan the skill development in this sector. We had tied up with many state governments and we are imparting skill development in media and entertainment sector. And I wish all the best to the organizers and hope this 2 days film festival will be a great success in this field.
It was indeed a surprise to know that one of the first movies from Northeast was in 1935. About 7 years, 8 years, Nagaland has witnessed mushrooming of film industry. Not so much the film industry, but a mushrooming of talent, if you would call it, on the social media. There are quite a few people who are doing quite well. Rebecca being one, and there are a few others who have been producing. Most of the states in Nagaland are probably more famous for being destinations for shooting rather than producing movies. There is a lot of talent in Nagaland, a lot of raw talent in Nagaland which needs to be tapped.
Very familiar with him because he had participated in Kaun Banega Crorepati, and I must thank him for having familiarized and given a good exposure of Nagaland. Festival director Mrs. Rebecca Chankija Sema, directors, producers, filmmakers, script writers, songwriters, aspiring actors and actresses. And I believe that this is the right platform for all of them to flourish. I congratulate the organizers for having successfully organized this first Northeast Indian International Film Festival 2022. And I also wish them the best.
Making a film in digital format has much easier to the new generation filmmakers. They can edit their own film, they can do the cinematography themselves, they act, they write. So that way the budget has come down like anything.
Sir, being from northeastern states, how much do we have to struggle comparing with mainstream Indians for ticket to Bollywood?
My name is Tamjam. I'm an actor from Manipur. I'm based in Mumbai, and here are some friends from Bombay we have. I started.
I think when it comes to film, it depends on the story. But otherwise, why not? I think there is a huge potential for the Northeast to become a filmmaking destination because we have a very unique culture of our own.
I want to say to Mr. Biju that lisping is most welcome. It is totally normal and be happy about that. If there were no lisping, how could Kamine be so interesting? How could Shahid Kapoor look so hotter?
For the lips. Okay. The problem arises in a different kind of a way, but let's not go to the political way also.
Please come back.
What's the name?
My name is Varun Khetri. So I'll just introduce myself. My short film was here, Kosha Mangshu. I was an assistant director in Bombay.
Probably I'm the oldest filmmaker here. I have been making 34 years film. I got National Award in 1990. That time I shot in reels, but because of the scenario of films in our country or in our place is very poor, going to worse and worse. That's why I have to stop my exhibition of film in 2012.
We have editing setup, sound, light equipments, everything. Now 5.1 is also has been started for sound mixing. Then we have so many private people who provide all kind of latest light equipment.
Private people, there are some collectors,
yes.
There are some people, so many.
Even Alexa, the latest camera, Alexa is there.
Well, we've heard most of financial constraint. The government is not helping us. But did we really go and knock at the door?
Yes. So they might have invited some kind of literary people, some kind of literary buff or publisher, so as to have their stories, the stories of the land. You know, I agree on the point that India is rich in land, India is rich in culture, in tradition, in stories, in mythology. But you know, not every story.
Right, sir, for taking out time and coming all the way from Delhi and giving us the support. I am there in Mumbai for last 17 years. What I am about to talk about is OTT platform which we have developed only for the Northeast. The name is Gold Plate NIIFF. In 1 month or so, it will be.
In fact, this festival was conceptualized in a very short time, and the organizers met me and they sought and help an association from NFDC and the ministry. In fact, since the ministry is committed to flourish and develop the cinemas in the northeast part of the country, so this festival will prove to be a milestone, and similar to these kind of festivals, I expect many more to come in the next few years.
Sir, if we can also share your experience.
I am really honored and pleased to be here. This is a wonderful experience, and as sir said, the ministry and NFTC are already committed to resolve all of your problems. We will do this as much as possible, and this festival means a lot to us. I think this closing day is some sort of a new kind of beginning.
A very good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and jury members. It's good to be part of this evening, this wonderful evening here, and I, on behalf of Niathu Hotels and Resort, would like to thank Northeast India International Film Festivals, the Ministry and NFDC and all the sponsors for bringing in such a wonderful platform for all the talented filmmakers of our region.
Award goes to Daniram Tiso for Mirbin. Best feature film runner-up.
Since we want to encourage the filmmakers of Nagaland,
Proud for Dal Chini.
and all success. I am also happy that this closing day is going to mark another kind of beginning, as I said earlier. And why do we give this kind of ceremony, award ceremony, is the question. Just not to boost up your morals and encourage your efforts, but good or bad, but rather making you aware that your work, your endeavor to excel in your field is valued. A token of appreciation, approval, and gratitude for each person for the good job that they did, making other people who have been left behind aware that good work will sooner or later be rewarded.
Please join us on stage.
सब विनर्स का वाइट ले लेना हो।